off now as we go upstairs to get ready to call the Haskell Invitational. Dave Johnson.
And Seeking the Gold is in there, just a little lathered. There's Private Terms. Kent de Sormall aboard.
One back.
And Primal, our Bud Longshot, who is now 13-1. We're ready for the start.
No.
And they're on. A beautiful start, and on the inside, 49er grabs the lead immediately. There goes Seeking the Gold from between horses up into the second spot. Then on the far outside, it's Primal racing third. Private Terms between horses, and Teddy Drone at the rail is the trailer, but gaining now. There goes Teddy Drone with a quick move at the rail into contention. A gutsy performance by Julie Crone as she goes from last to second quickly into the clubhouse turn. 49er with Pincay leads at 3 parts of a length, and Teddy Drone, the longest shot on the board, takes command. That's Teddy Drone with Julie looking for her 5th victory of the afternoon. In front by a length and 3/4, and 49er is back into second and Seeking the Gold on the outside third. 2 back, then Private Terms along the inside, 4th by a head, and Primal is 5th. The quarter in 24-1, half in 47-3, and they're tightly packed down the back stretch, and Pincay is going to go for the lead again, and he gets it by a neck. On the inside, Teddy Drone back to second, and Seeking the Gold, stalking those two on the outside, is right there. Now Seeking the Gold up into second position with Pat Day. Teddy Drone is dropping back. Primal is right there. Third now at this point, and the trailer is Private Terms. 3/4 in 1:11-2, and they're midway on the turn. And the battle on the front end has 49er at the rail, but on the outside, Seeking the Gold puts ahead in front, and here comes Private Terms. 3 of them across the track, and joining them, Private. It's 4 of them across the track. Now Seeking the Gold in front by a head. Along the inside, 49er. Private Terms in the middle of the track, and Primal. And down the stretch they come. Head to head, stride for stride. 49er on the rail. Seeking the Gold on the outside. 16th of a mile to go. Noses apart. 49er and Seeking the Gold. Wow! Oh, what a finish. But I believe it was 49er by a nose with Pincay. And on the outside, Seeking the Gold was second. What a finish. Last year it was Bet Twice and Alex Sheehan lost code. This year it was 49er and Seeking the Gold, head and head, stride for stride, nose to nose, in a photo finish for the 88 Haskell.
Well, the photo sign is up, and inquiry has been posted. It looked to us out of our position here that 49er might have got just a head in front. We do have, though, a photo sign and an inquiry sign. We're going to take another look here at the stretch run. 2 of the great colors in thoroughbred racing here. Claiborne, the orange on the inside. The Phipps colors, the black and cherry just outside of him. There you see coming up Private Terms and Primal. They're bumping a bit, as you see in the stretch here. It looks pretty clean up front where 49er and Seeking the Goal are battling head-to-head. Look at Pincay just urging 49er on. And on the outside, Pat Day whipping and driving with the right hand as he goes after it. Now watch as we approach the wire. As we slow it down, you take a look, see if you can judge. 49er bobs down, up, down he comes again. Seeking to go close, and it looks like 49er by a nose to us. 49er, the champion 2-year-old. He's trying to stake a claim that he wants to be the 3-year-old champion as well. They were tossing him out after the Preakness. He may be back now. The photo, the inquiry. We have a lot to decide here at the Haskell Invitational. Come right back with us. They have not made it official. The inquiry sign is still up. We really believe that was between Private Terms and Pyle, because unofficially they posted the order 49er first, Seeking the Goal second, Primal third, and Private Terms fourth. Let's see if we can check in with Pete Axom here, as he's going to try to get a word with Pat Day. Before we do that, though, Dave Johnson's going to give you a closer look at this thrilling finish to the Haskell. Dave?
Let's take a look at the horses. Here is number 2, the eventual unofficial winner, 49er. On the outside in the red cap, that's Seeking the Gold. Then the number 6 cap is the number 6 horse, Primal, and to the outside in the white cap, Private Terms. and Teddy Drone was far back. What a finish with these four, especially the top two, and watch particularly the outstanding horseman Laffit Pincay, who cuts the corner on the inside and again takes the lead. On the outside, it's Seeking the Gold, and you can see the other two horses, Private Terms and Primal, having a bumping match back there before the 8th foal. Coming down to the wire, it proved impossible to run 49er down. Again, the master Pincay, carrying 126 pounds, Seeking the Gold one less at 125, and this is about as close as they come. What a finish for the Haskell again. 49er by a nose.
There is the official track photo. You see 49er on the inside by a nose, and there is the champion being led off now. The 2-year-old champion. As 49er heads off the track, they have not made it official. The inquiry sign is still up. Again, we believe it's between Private Terms and Primal. There is the happy man, Woody Stevens, the famed Hall of Fame trainer. And meanwhile, Pete Axhelm is got Pat Day down there. And let's go down now to Pete Axhelm in the winner's circle and find out about that wild stretch ride. Pete?
And of course, the first reaction here, any racing fan, this is just a goosebump race. This is to see two powerful horses like this run this kind of stretch run. Your feelings during the stretch run?
Well, my horse was digging in and giving everything he had. I knew the 49er's a fighter. He's won a lot of races by nips and noses like that. He just refuses to give up, and I knew it was going to be a horse race from the head of the stretch to the wire, and we just wasn't, we were making up maybe just a little bit every jump, but not enough to get there, and by the time we got to the wire. But it was a super race.
The incident on the first turn, Julie Crone saw that fractions were so slow, spurted up between horses. How much did that hurt you?
Well, I think it cost me the race. I was laying second comfortably. She ran up in there where there really wasn't any room, and had to come off of 49er's heels and hit me broadside, knocked me way out in the middle of the racetrack, at which point my horse got very aggressive and charged right up there, and I had to work to get him to settle. Of course, then we was head-to-head with 49er, turned up the backside, and we couldn't turn loose at that point, but I feel very certain in my heart, no more than we got beat, that it had a definite effect on the outcome.
A little controversy at the end of a tremendous horse race. Thanks, Pat. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you. I'm with Seth Hancock, the owner of 49er. What a race.
Well, we've been through these kind with him before, so we're happy to come out on the top side of it for a change.
Seth, you wanted Laffit Pincay. You got him on a masterful ride. You just seemed to hand-ride him there. How much more could he have gotten with the stick?
Not much. 49er's the type of horse that gives it his all to you no matter what the circumstances are, and I guess there's no sense to hit him when he's digging with all he's got.
Seth Hancock of the famed Claiborne Farm. They have made it official here at the track. We'll be back to give you the prices when we return to Monmouth Park. 7-3 is 3/5 of a second off of the stakes record here. 360, 220, 220 for the favorite. Seeking the Goal was second, and Primal, the Budweiser long shot, ran third. Finishing out the order of finish, in fourth was Private Terms. Teddy Drone was fifth. With us, the brilliant Laffit Pincay Jr., who finally got his ride on 49er. Laffit, tremendous ride.
Yes, it was a very tough race. Both horses were trying really hard. It looks like the other horse was going to hit me any time, but my horse would not give up. He was fighting all the way down the stretch.
We can reflect back on another great moment here, the Island, as we take a look at this stretch drive here. You didn't go to the whip much with him. You really hand-rode him all the way to the wire.
Well, that's right. It's because we were running very close, and I was afraid that he will come out from the whip. I was running a little bit careful not to hit him too hard because I'm afraid that he might come out on the other horse. But I knew that he was trying, and I could feel that he didn't want to let the other horse go by.
And you remember to Spend a Buck and Cardinasper a few years ago in a track record?
That's right. We kind of alike, but Spend a Boy that time, the other horse put about a neck in front of me, and he came back and beat him. But it's fun to win races like this, but it's a little bit kind of...
All right. Congratulations. They look good in the Claiborne